Hi, my name's Byron Martin, and today we're going to be talking about one of the most spectacular tropical vines in our collection. This is a Strongylodon vine, which is also called the Jade Vine of the Philippines. It's a native of the Philippines. It's in the legume family, so it's in the pea family. And it has the most exotic color. You can see it's actually a turquoise color. These flowers are just beginning to fully open. There's a few there that have opened. Most of these are just buds. It's a fairly aggressive climber and heavy climber, and for growing it in terms of out of its tropical regions, it really is a plant that needs to be grown in a sunroom or a greenhouse, somewhere where there's very good light and one has room to grow it, because the vine itself is not something that can be contained on a small trellis in a pot. It can be flowered in containers, but it's better if it can be planted in the ground, so in a conservatory where there's ground beds, the plant does fine under that. In a container, you still would need a fairly large one. That would be a 25-gallon or so, and you would need some place for the plant to run for a period of time. Generally, what we try to do is get the trunk of the vine about as thick as your thumb before we expect it to flower. The culture on it is temperatures generally above 60 degrees. It can go a little cooler than that. We have tried to be in cold greenhouses and they didn't do very well, so basically above 60. Full sun exposure, although we have some in little shadier houses and they do quite well. The flowering cycle on it is in wintertime, late winter, going into springtime, they stop forming buds. And the buds will form off of the old wart, or as in the case of this, these buds actually came off of young growth. So it can form off of old growth or young growth. It's best not to prune it too much unless the plant is getting out of hand. When we've done hard prunings on them, it slows the flower production down in that following year. So you need to let it ramble and climb. It is fairly aggressive, as I mentioned, during the summertime. New shoots put out and they climb all over the place and grab onto everything. Just need to pull those back. Really doesn't have any insect problems in our greenhouses. It's pretty free of bugs, and the root systems is fairly strong. There have been some issues in container growing with root diseases, but generally if you grow them with a little bit of dryness in between your waterings, that takes care of most of the disease problems. And as I mentioned, only prune when the plant gets excessive in terms of its growth. So if you're looking for an exotic vine that can fill up a big space, try the jade vine. It is one of the most exotic and outrageous colored flowers that we grow. Thank you for watching, and if you'd like more information on our jade vine, you can go to logis.com.